So when a woman won't commit to you, there are usually signs associated with her making that decision or her lack of decision to commit to you. Now, when you recognize these signs, it becomes so much easier to maneuver your way around them and then possibly get her to commit to you with time. I say possibly because every case is different. There's no right or wrong answer that just works in 100% of the cases. So that being said, let's go over these signs in specific detail so you can learn to flip the script and turn things around for you. What's going on, guys? My name is Hassan from dopelifecoaching.com, and today I'm going to be talking about signs a girl won't commit to you. Now, if it's your first time on this channel and you want consistent updates on similar content, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon so you don't miss a single video when it's uploaded. So sign number one, she won't go out with you as much as you'd like, or she only goes out with you sometimes. For example, a woman who's really interested in you and is really considering committing to you will probably see you once or twice every week. On the other hand, a woman who's not that interested in committing to you and is not entirely sure, she'll probably see you here and there once a month, once every 2 weeks, and then in between there's a big lag time. There's a lag time between her responses. She takes forever to respond. When she texts, she doesn't seem as enthusiastic. When you call her on the phone or when she calls you, it's kind of like talking to a friend. All those things point to the sign that most likely she does not want to commit to you. Several reasons, make this decision up, but in general, it's due to a lack of interest, or should I say, a lack of really high interest, just enough to commit to you. Because you gotta understand this, bro. A woman who's really interested in you, she's not gonna wanna wait 2-3 weeks just to see you. As a matter of fact, she's barely gonna be able to wait a week, even if she's super busy. She's gonna want a lot of your time. She's gonna wanna hear from you a lot. She's gonna be texting you random stuff, random memes. She's gonna be trying to FaceTime you. She's gonna be telling her friends about you. She's gonna be telling you about all her business without you even having to ask for these things. Because she wants you to know. She wants to connect with you. She wants to bond with you. And then over time, when she starts bonding with you more, that's when she starts wanting to commit to you. Now that's the good sign. If she wants to, bond with you and spend a lot of time with you. If she doesn't, it's a sign she doesn't really want to commit, most likely. Sign number two, she doesn't ask you relationship-related questions. In other words, she doesn't ask you about how your breakups were, how your relationships were in the past, your past history, what you look for in a relationship, what type of things tick you versus what the type of things are that you really like in a relationship and are you really looking for. All those things, if she asks them, they're good signs. If she doesn't ask them, they're not so good signs. Why is that? Think about it this way. If you're really interested in a girl, you're probably going to want to know her past as well. You're probably going to want to know what she likes, what she dislikes, what she loves in a relationship, how she likes to spend time, the things that make her tick versus the things that she really likes. But on the other hand, if you're kind of hesitant, yeah, sure, you might see her, but you're not going to sit there and ask her these questions. Or if you do, they're not as frequent as opposed to a guy who really likes this girl. So the same thing for her. If she's really interested in you and is potentially considering you as, relationship material or pursuing this further, this relation between you and her further, she's going to want to know these things. She's going to know why your past relationships ended. She's going to want to know what you look for in a girl, what you look for in a relationship, what's important for you in a relationship. Now, although this is important, not every single girl is going to go ahead and ask. Some girls are too shy. Some girls are just not as clear, I guess, from my past. But what I do know is that more times than not, they will ask these questions. And to be completely honest with you, most times they're going to ask these questions in the very beginning. If they're really into you, they'll probably ask it on the first date. They'll probably be like, how many relationships have you been in? How many girls have you seen in the last year? Are you on any dating apps? Now, those are good quality questions. Other times, if she doesn't ask these questions, doesn't necessarily mean she's not considering you as relationship material, but more times than not, that's what it means. Other times, she's just not that good of a conversationalist. And to be quite honest with you, I'm not the biggest fan of girls who are not good conversationalists. But that's just me, bro. We could be totally different. Sign number three, she doesn't tell you about her personal life in detail. Sure, you will know about a person's personal life to some extent, the more you spend time with them. But when it comes to a woman who's really interested in potentially committing to you, she's going to want to tell you these things without you even having to ask about them. She'll tell you about her best friends, the friends of her best friends, her family, her friend's family, the guy that she used to date. All these things, she's going to start telling you about them. She'll tell you about work. She'll tell you about her good days at work, her bad days at work. Why? Because again, she wants to bond and connect with you. On the other hand, a woman who's kind of, he's cute, I want to see him again, I might want to see him again, I might not. She's not really going to tell you about these things. She'll be like, yeah, my day was good, there was work earlier, afterwards I went to the gym, and yeah, that's about it. How about you? She'll ask you that. On the other hand, the woman who's really interested in potentially considering you, like I said, relationship material, she'll be like, oh my God, work was so busy, and then I met my girlfriend, and then afterwards we started talking about this. We went off topic. There was a guy at work who tried to hit on me, but I totally was disinterested. And then in my past relationship, this happened, that happened. You see, now those are two totally different dynamics, right? The first dynamic is a woman who's super enthusiastic and she just wants to bring you into her world, kind of. The other one is a woman who's kind of, she's kind of interested, but she's kind of not. And to be completely honest, I don't really, recommend you go out with women who are kind of about you. I recommend you go out with women who make you feel amazing and they're so interested in you and they make you feel better about yourself. Because that's what you deserve, bro. The last thing you want is a woman who's just, semi-interested in you. You don't want to waste your own time, and to be honest, I don't want you to waste your own time either. Sign number 4, she does not initiate contact unless you do. So guys, whether you're a guy or a girl, to be completely honest, you're probably going to want to talk to this person if you're really interested as much as you possibly can. At least once a day or so. Why? Because you're really interested in them and you want to talk to them more. It feels good talking to them. You're attracted to them. You can't help but want that. So when a woman's really interested in you, she'll go out of her way to call you, to text you, at least once every couple days. Because, she wants to let you know, hey, I like you. Let's go out. Take this as a sign that I want to go out with you, that I want to bond with you, that I want to talk to you on the phone. A girl who's really interested, she'll do those things. And even if she's not talking to you on the phone, through text, you'll be able to see that she's interested. Most times, because some girls are just not good texters, but I'm saying most times. She'll be sending you emojis, there'll be a lot of smiley faces in there, there'll be kissy faces in there, she'll send you selfies through text or through Snapchat, she'll be doing all these things. On the other hand, a woman who's not so interested in you, the conversations will look dry. They're gonna look like she kind of doesn't want to engage in the conversation. When I ask her about how her day is, she'll be like, it's good, how's yours? It's very cold, it's very dry. Now, the last thing I want, dude, for you is to engage in those conversations because, again, you'd be wasting your time. Now, also, like I said earlier, there's a chance that she's a bad texter and that she just doesn't know how to text well, or she sucks and she takes forever to respond. In those cases, it might be an exception at first, but then after a couple of dates, if she's still doing that, then that just tells me that she's not as interested as you would like her to be, or at least not as interested as you are in her. Because if she is, or if she was, she would start calling you instead of texting you. If she's a bad texter, she'll be calling you, once every day, once every 2 days if she's so busy. And then you guys would be bonding a lot over text. There'll be a lot of laughter, a lot of memories, a lot of jokes, a lot of inside jokes. You'll kind of feel like it's effortless. On the other hand, if she's not so interested, you'll feel like there's a big brick wall that you kind of have to break down and you have to put too much energy and too much effort into, and you start to wonder about it too much. And to be honest, like I said, that's not the best place to be. So what I would recommend in those cases, if you kind of get that vibe from her, is to just back off and see if she comes. If she comes in a couple days and she notices your distance, then obviously there's some interest there. If she doesn't, call it quits, bro, and then just look for another girl who's actually willing to give you the time of day and who's actually willing to treat you like you're an awesome person and that she'd love to spend time with you. Because again, that's your birthright, bro. That pretty much wraps it up, guys. Those are a couple of signs that a woman who is not interested in you will exhibit. Now, once you start to understand these things, you will start to not settle for women who give you these signs, but actually only settle for the women who are making you feel awesome about yourself, and at the same time, they're just such a good time to be around. Those are the type of women you want to be around because they affect a lot of things. They affect your energy, they affect your confidence, and you really don't want to waste your time because your time is super valuable, dude. So that pretty much covers it, guys. If you like the video, smash that thumbs up button. And also, if you want consistent updates, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon so you don't miss a single thing. For personal one-on-one coaching, go to my website, www.dopelifecoaching.com. We have free consultations for first-timers, so don't make sure you miss out on that. So that's pretty much it, man. You go out there, you go kill it. You're awesome. Believe in yourself. Spend your time only with the women who are enthusiastic about seeing you, and spend less of your time with the women who are not too enthusiastic about seeing you. And like I said, that is your birthright. So go out there and kill it, dude. Peace.